Hey everybody, you are looking live on tape from another gorgeous day here in Central Florida. I'm standing in front of the bus directory here at Disney Springs. That can only mean one thing. That's right. Let's go to a resort, shall we? Now I've been to Beach Club recently, been to the Poly recently, been to the Boardwalk recently. Unfortunately, it's not my favorite resort. Trying to think, where do we want to go today? You know what I'm feeling some Wilderness Lodge. Love that place, one of my favorites. Who knows, might sneak over to Magic Kingdom from there. There's definitely not a plan in place. But I think we are going to hit up Wilderness Lodge. Thanks for joining me, glad you did. Let's get to it. Every time I come into this lobby, I'm just completely blown away, especially during the holidays, but it's awesome nonetheless. There is a scavenger hunt game that is offered here. I have yet to play it, but I'd like to one day. But just the sheer size and scope of this one, truly amazing. Never stayed here, believe it or not. Would love to. It's got great proximity, Magic Kingdom. It's got some great dining options. The Roaring Fork is probably, or Geyser Point, excuse me, Geyser Point is probably home to the, tied for the best burger on property is the Bison Burger. I say tied because Steakhouse 71's got the best true hamburger. The one at Geyser Point is a Bison Burger. But definitely worth, if you're at Magic Kingdom, take a little boat ride. Beautiful dining on the water. Love it. I'll pop into the Mercantile here, see if we can't catch any good 100th merchandise. It's one of the better gift shops, and this is a tip from me to you. If you're having trouble finding a specific item, check out the resorts, because a lot of times folks don't go in here to buy some of these higher ticket items, and those will be home to some of the last ones available. That is pretty cool. Evil Queen box. Not sure. I guess jewelry, possibly. Of course, you know I love resort specific merch. This polo is $44.99, but it looks, come on, say it with me now, it looks very irony. And as you know, I don't like to iron. So far I haven't seen any. There's a little bit of 100th merch over here. Pretty much what we $40 for the book. I have been getting into coffee table books. Because you know, I need more stuff to collect because I'm not collecting enough between the salt and pepper shakers and the 50th merch and all that good stuff. But not seeing the Nike Polo doesn't mean it's not in here. Just gonna keep poking around. Kind of being respectful here. Try not to get anybody in any shots that I want. We got some little bit of 50th merch left, not a lot. This shirt's available at Cast Connection and probably warehouses, I'm sure. Oh. Very little hundredth. The hat that follows me everywhere. Hop out for something. I am getting kind of hungry. I skipped breakfast this morning, but can't decide if I want to eat here or maybe the Contemporary, as the search for merch continues. Most of your deluxe resorts, not all, will have a Disney Cruise Line model in here, and every once in a while one of these will pop up for sale, whether it be at a charity auction or on eBay. And those, my friends, go for quite the pretty penny. Lifetime goals that one of those. I think it'd be pretty cool. Give you an example of some your dining choices. Geyser Point we talked about, Richmond Candy Cafe. That place is awesome. It's a great value also. It's all you care to enjoy, and it's generally a little bit cheaper than most of your other places. Roaring Fork have not been there, so I can't comment. Did Mickey Hunt. That's the scavenger hunt I talked about. I've seen other vloggers do that, and apparently it's really difficult. This will kind of give you an overview of activities going on around the resort. Pretty similar to all your deluxe resorts, have a good deal of activities. If you're taking a day off from the parks, highly recommend check out what you're going on at your home resort. A lot of times there'll be some pretty cool stuff. Definitely enjoy Movie Under the Stars. That's very popular. They'll take a giant inflatable screen, put it up on a common lawn somewhere, and show a Disney film. Take a little stroll outside here. Give you an overview of the outside. Again, this is kind of one of those resorts where if you gave me like an iPad and a cup of coffee, I could just hang out in the lobby all day and just relax. That should be louder. Got a cool outdoor seating feature out here with some rocking chairs, nice flowers, garden. Give you an idea of the outside view of this resort. This little courtyard here. What's really cool, one of the design elements of this resort I really like is, if you noticed inside, it looked like a spring head, and the water goes from actually inside the resort where we just were, down through here, down, all the way to the pool and to the geyser. Hence the name of the bar lounge, Geyser Point. I think it's every 30 minutes on the geyser, but if you know better than I, which, let's face it folks, not hard to do, leave it in the comments below, correct me, be glad to read those. It's very peaceful. Most of your rooms look like have good sized balconies. Now, price point this resort, it's on par with Beach Club, Yacht Club. A little bit more expensive than Coronado, which is considered a moderate. I don't know if the Destino Tower is also considered moderate. Last time I looked at that, it looked pretty pricey. So you're looking at anywhere from $600 to $800 a night, depending on time of stay. But I can promise you one thing. During the holidays, there is no better resort for atmosphere than Wilderness Lodge. Love it. And if you look back into my resort tour videos, I'm not going to go up there today, but there is a secret perch up in here that overlooks all the lobby, and it has a little fireplace in there, and it's really cozy. If you kind of want to just get away for a minute and chill out, that's a great place to go. But alas, now I think we're going to move on to the Contemporary on search of the Nike Polo. God, I love this resort. I would be remiss to not tell the story of one night Michelle and I came over here. We were trying to get back to Epcot, I believe. Yes, Epcot. And we kept waiting for the bus and waiting. Basically, we were sitting around the corner from where the bus was coming and going, and we just didn't see it. And then when we finally figured out what was going on, it was like one of the scariest things we've ever seen on Disney. The bus driver getting off the bus fell and like hit her head really hard on the concrete, to the point where we called and said, hey, you might want to get checked out. Long story short, we eventually got home, but it was about an hour and a half. So every time I'm waiting for a bus here at Wilderness Lodge, I always remember that night. So now I've moved over to the Contemporary to see if I can find the Polo. Definitely not one of my favorite resorts, but another good resort to find hard to find merchandise. Nice cake for Mother's Day. I head upstairs to the shopping. All right, my first stop's going to be BVG. I have had a lot of luck in here. We'll pop in and see what we think. Looks good to start right up front. But generally speaking, the good stuff will be tucked over in this corner. And unfortunately, I'm not seeing it. But sometimes it's spread throughout. Really like that. Passed on the Nike golf pullover, which I did like, and did not see the polo. Fantasia is mainly toys. Monorail. But we'll check the marketplace. Every once in a while you'll have a little something. But I think this is gonna be a kind of wasted trip because I do like the contemporary, but did not get what I came for. Sad trombone music. Hey, fuel rod station. I didn't know that one was there. But I think I'm gonna head back down, catch the bus back to Springs. I'm already regretting not buying that pullover, but you gotta remember, I wouldn't need that pullover for like another 8 months. So it would just be sitting in my closet. If it was a little bit cooler, I would definitely have snapped it up. But I'm gonna head back down now toward the bus stop. I'm really hoping I have good bus luck. I had great bus luck getting over here. And if you're not familiar, from the Springs, especially when it's slower, they'll stop first at Fort Wilderness Lodge where we were earlier, then go to Contemporary, then back to the Springs. So I was coming here anyway, and I felt like I had time to get up there in the gift shops, do a little exploration, and hopefully make it back for the next bus. We're gonna find out now. I'm gonna check the ETA board here. I didn't catch that as good as I had hoped. It says I got about 20 minutes, but it's a nice day. We'll set out here in the shade. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it. Back at Disney Springs, did not find the merchandise, unfortunately, but had a good little day resort hopping. Got to see some cool stuff around the Springs. But thanks for joining me. Glad you did. If you liked what you saw today, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you hated what you saw today, blame the lack of Nike polos. Thanks for watching. Keep the parks clean.